have got in GI Joe Classified's Zarana. Now, I already own another one of hers, of her downstairs. I paid full price for this. This came on Amazon.com recently for like I think $13, and I was like, well, you know what? That's an opener then. So I'm gonna open this one up. I've loved the Dreadnoughts a long time. I loved Zartan. I loved all those guys. And Zarana was something different. She really started to represent something different about the 80s when I think fluorescent started to come into the line of GI Joes, which kind of put me off quite a bit because the color started to change and it became less, I don't know, less GI Joe and more something else. I did own this figure in the original line long ago. It's still downstairs in my vast collection of GI Joes. So when this hit, I thought they did a fantastic job with it. I didn't have the heart to open it, but this one I do. I mean, I just love the art of this. It just looks fun. It kind of reminds me of like Tank Girl a little bit. She just looks badass. I mean, the box art, even on the back, like, geez, like the box art just looks fun. But yeah, this, like that's a poster. Like that's just a poster. I really wish they would take some of this box art that they do for the characters and just make posters and sell it to us on Hasbro Pulse. I really do, because there really is. It simply is gorgeous. It's just fun, and I think this is why so many people like the Dreadnoughts of GI Joe, because they're just fun. Like, I mean, they're mercenaries. I mean, they are bad guys, but also at the same time, they kind of play by their own rules. It's a funny thing about the Zartan and all the Dreadnoughts and everything. For those of you who were alive in the 80s, there was a huge wave of like everything Australia, and this was a part of that. I'm old enough to remember when Wolverine had an Australian accent, and I went, Wolverine's not Australian, he's Canadian. And then they would eventually go on to cast an Australian to play a Canadian. Whatever. And yes, I have seen Deadpool versus Wolverine, and yes, I absolutely loved it. I cried when the cowl came off. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I mean that's just, she looks badass. Look at that. They just got that one right. Can change her hair. My daughter affectionately calls these action figures that I have downstairs Daddy's dolls. They are not dolls. They are action figures. They have this like more traditional 1980s hairstyle, which is fine. I'm gonna stick with this because that just looks. Look at that color in that hair. That just looks awesome. She just looks badass. I wish there was a motorcycle or something that she could ride that came with this, but we'll take this because like she's just, look at this, like look at that, like just awesome, just an awesome figure. And again, it's funny, having been to Australia, I will tell you this, I don't know if people are like that in the Outback, but like there is kind of a punk rock attitude, almost a rebellious attitude down there. So it's not really a surprise that the Dreadnoughts would come from there. I mean, they I mean, a lot of ways they get to play by their own rules. I mean, I've been to other parts of the country, and honestly, Australia was far less foreign to me than other parts of the United States. Oh, look at that. That's a fucking great backpack. Look at, so I've seen other reviews of Zarana. The backpack's just great. It's a simple backpack. It just fits that in the back. It just kicks ass. And I also know the Dreadnoughts, like, I get it. Like, they were also, they're also inspired by Mad Max and all that other stuff too. But yeah, I mean, Australia, Mad Max, it's just, yeah, I mean, she just looks like she could tear it up and hold her own next to Lady J. A little trouble with getting that in there. Okay, we'll get that. Oh, yeah, but look at that. That just... Yeah, that's just pretty awesome. All right, what do we got here? We got a knife. We got a little knife. We've got a little clip. All right. Here's the funny thing about the clip. It's literally just setting us up to lose these, isn't it? It really is. Let's see if I can fit that in there. Have it in correctly. That's what she said. I don't know if I have it in correctly. Oh, shoot. All right. Well, whatever the case is, I'll get this. This will be put in with the collection that I have downstairs. I'll give her the knife here in her hand. She just... All right, that's already falling out. We'll get this corrected, but the figure actually it's pretty good. I really like what I'm looking at here. It's so funny. The backpack is my favorite thing. I'm sorry for, not intended to do an ass shot, but like they really made her a badass figure. She really looks like she could take on and just take down any Joe. She really does. I would shit myself if I saw her. She just looks like she's a lot of fun. Yes, I do have a lot more G.I. Joe classified action figures, much to my wife's dismay. So, yeah, I do. Yeah, but yeah, I do. And they did a great job. I mean, really kind of represents the 1980s aesthetic with some more modernity to this. Honestly, if she showed up at a Pink concert coming up this week at Gillette, I wouldn't be surprised. She just is she's just a badass. Look at that. She just looks like she could kick Destro's ass. She really does. I would not screw around with her. I don't know who the figure of Kratos is to show. But yeah, okay. I mean, oh look, there's a little holster for the knife too. Completely missed that. Right here. See if I can get that in there. Yeah, there we go. That's the detail. Look at that. Just the shin guard. Yeah, knee guards, everything. Yeah. The clip is a little temperamental. Not sure why that is. I mean, oh, there it is. I think I got it in. Yep, I got that in. Got it in. Okay. I think that's the fun part is trying to figure out how everything works. There we go. There's a snap. Okay, yeah, there she is. I mean, that just looks fun. Honestly, I hope, God, if they do a live action version again, and they've screwed up, so far they've screwed up 3 versions of the live action, I just get a great Australian actress who's kind of unknown, but would be badass to play in this, and you would do her justice, because honestly, I could see her riding around on the swamps or the outback, or hell, even in Melbourne on a Harley Davidson, just riding around, kicking ass. I mean, honestly, this is a great figure. I really wish I had opened up the other one, but I didn't have the heart to for what I paid for it. And again, this is like $13 at Amazon, and it's God, it's absolutely fantastic. Hasbro really did a great job with this. Just her brother's coming out, I think next year at some point. I will be picking that up. So I'll have Zarana, and her brother. I'm blanking on their name right now. That's right. When I was 10, I knew everybody by heart because I had nothing else on my brain. But yeah, overall, look at that. Just, yeah. I got to figure out how I get a Harley Davidson or something for her because she just looks incredible. Absolutely an amazing figure. And Hasbro team should really, like, honestly, this may be one of the best figures they've made. Simple yet elegant, badass, just kick ass. So, like, well done, Hasbro Pulse. I mean, you outdid yourself, I think, with her. So here it is, GI Joe Classified Zarana, and geez, guys, good job on her. This is outstanding. All right, that's it for now. I'm Maynard Brewer on Twitter and Blue Sky, and I'm at the Maynard Channel on YouTube. Thank you guys for tuning in. But if you really like action figures, check out the Hasbro Pulse GI Joe Classified line. Go from there. All right, have a good night, guys. Thanks.